Good afternoon, YouTube. Enzo back, formerly known as Spartan Halo 118. Back with another video review. This time it's the turn of Transformers Generations IDW Deluxe Class Orion Pax. So, here he is. He's one of 4 in this wave. Orion Pax, Bumblebee, Megatron and Trailcutter. And I decided to pick up, I could only get one, so I decided to pick Orion Pax up, because I've seen good reviews about him already. He's solid in vehicle and robot mode, so I wanted to see it for myself. And I've had him for a couple of days now, been playing with him, transforming him, and I'm very happy. I think I made a very good choice in this figure. So I would recommend, if you can only get one, start with this one. So here it is. He's a Cybertronian pickup truck, if I can say that. Don't really know what kind of vehicle he is. Obviously, it looks like a pickup truck, but having never been to Earth yet, very funny, very bold. But still, I like it. I mean, we could have ended up with him basically being a repaint of Generations. What's his name now? Oh God, mine's gone blank. What's his name now? Generations Cup, you know. But I'm glad I got there in the end. But I'm glad that they went back to the drawing board and redesigned a few bits and bobs. And yeah, looks pretty good. Very nice detail in the grille. You can see they've highlighted the grille, nice moulded in detail. Painted the headlights on top and from the side. Move his cannon out of the way. He's got nice painted in silver details on the side here. I really do like these fins, mine. They're very cool. They are able to pop off, slide off if you don't like them, but I think they really make the vehicle look a bit more Cybertronian. And same again on the other side. Obviously he's got 2 ports for his axe and his gun. We'll have a look at those in a minute. And obviously a nice Autobot symbol there moulded into his chest with some nice little details in it as well. Very nice. He rolls without any trouble whatsoever. Little 360 there. And as a quick comparison, let's bring back somebody from 2012. So you can see how they sort of stack up against each other. Obviously, this version, Orion Pax, is a lot bigger than Optimus Prime, the fall of Cybertron version. And basically, this figure now, basically, I think that they're starting to realise now that, okay, we can't get away with cheapy, small little things like this anymore now. And I think with Orion, and especially this other, the IDW wave, if you want to call it that, I think they're making a bit more of an effort to give the customers what they want. Because I think 2012, especially for the Generations Deluxe, it was terrible. So, and he actually feels, compared to Optimus, you know, he actually feels a lot heavier. So, you know, there's a bit more engineering, a bit more plastic in it, rather than cutting corners and basically, oh, that's the one Optimus Prime I do not like. But here he is anyway. So this is Orion. So we'll just take off his weapons, and I'll show his weapons off to you first now. So here we go. We've got a nice little ion blaster, ion cannon, which is familiar with Prime, the same shape and everything, be it a smaller version for him. But still very nice detail in there as well. Would have liked it if they maybe painted the inside blue, but I can take care of that myself if it really bothers you. A very nice looking cannon. And here we go again, a very nice looking axe as well. Reminds me of War for Cybertron, pardon me, but looks very nice. The plastic as well, dark red orangey. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but again, very nice. So he's got close range, long range. He's got the weaponry to handle it. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, it's in the UK, especially in Wales. It's just been belting it down for days and days, if not weeks. So pardon me if I do snivel a little bit during this review. I do apologise. But Orion Pax, very nice. So let's get down to the transformation. First thing you want to do, come to the front of the vehicle, lift up the bumpers, or the front of the cab, and then basically we're going to split it then, and everything comes down like that. Just make sure that you lift it up a little bit, just to give yourself a little bit of clearance over the wheels, otherwise you'll end up pulling the wheels out as well. And then just to the back of the vehicle, just untab his arms. Basically, they're tabbed into the back there, just to give yourself some clearance, and just go ahead and straighten them out. And then you're able to bring the whole section down like that. Oh, sorry, you lift up this section like that, just to give yourself some clearance. That's the front of the vehicle. Spin his waist all the way down like that, so you've got the yellow pointed out. Separate the legs, and then come behind here then and just basically pull down his feet and spin him around like that. There we go, just pull it down, spin it around, and there's the feet. And this is a really neat part. If you have a look there, there's a little silver tab there, which will peg into that slot there. So tab that in, and basically I like the way how the whole of the front of the vehicle just wraps around his legs and fills in that bit of a gap there. So same again, just bring that down, tab it in, bring that in, tab it in, and then you can push the pads. If you want to make knee pads, you can push them forward, or you can leave them out like that. I prefer to push mine in like that. And that's the lower half. And what's really good as well is the moulded in detail that they've done here. You've hidden one of the wheels, but what they could have done is they could have left that blank, but they've done all a nice panelling there as well, which is basically the inside. You don't see that in vehicle mode, and they show it off there. So I think that's a really nice touch. I do appreciate that very much. And he stands up like that. Now what you want to do is come to the top, lift up. It's on a double hinge. Can you see that there? It's on a little bit of a double hinge. Quite stiff, so don't be afraid to give it a bit of a oomph. Just lift it up like that. Come back here, and this is a really interesting part now, because obviously his hands are on double, his arms I should say, no, his hands are on double hinges. So you want to fold them out like that. Angle it such where you're able to get the wheels back out of the way, just to give yourself a bit of clearance, and then that's as far as they're going to go. Once you've got them there, brilliant. And then just take the front of the cab and push it down like that, and you should hear a nice satisfying click like that. And then basically just bring, they're a bit stiff, at least on mine anyway. You can see the double hinges here. Just bring them forward as much as you can, and then what was the wing mirror in vehicle mode will then tab into that small little slot there. It doesn't hold it super securely, it's more of a place to rest it, or the locking mechanism is all back here, so you just want to make sure that the pins are all forward and all pushed in, because that is going to keep your arms in. So once they're in like that, rotate the arms forward, fins off to the side, so you've got the pardon me, you've got the yellow part of his forearm and the peg sticking forward, and then just come underneath then, flip out his fists either side. And a lot of people have been a bit worried about this because they can hear it clicking and snapping, but you've got to apply a bit of force. Just push this back piece down, just moderate force, just to push it down, and then just make sure that the wheels aren't in the way as well, and just bring it down like that. And then once it's locked into place then, just push it again, and there we go. Once you hear that click, you know everything is tabbed into place. And there we have IDW Generations Orion Pax in robot mode. And I gotta say, he looks really, really cool. Let's have a quick look at his head sculpt. Apparently, some people are saying, "Oh no, he's got to have a mouth plate." Well, pardon me, he's not Optimus Prime, is he? He's a young Optimus Prime before he ever got the Matrix. So there's no need for a mouth plate, and I think the head sculpt is absolutely brilliant. I love this head sculpt. It is fantastic. They've nailed it. A very young looking Optimus Prime there. The silver, the blue, the eyes. They've got great deal in his mouth. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. The detail all over this figure is great. Makes 2012 seem a very, very long time ago. Absolutely fantastic. So articulation. His head is on a bit of a ball joint. You're not going to get much range of motion, and obviously this panel doesn't help. He does have light piping. If you can get it to angle it. I don't know if they're going to light up, to be honest with you. I can't get mine to work. But nevertheless, fantastic head sculpt. Arms, full 360, can move in and out. Not a ratchet, but like a sort of resistor, so it can bend. Wrists can do a full 360 because they're on a mushroom cap hinge, and obviously they can move in and out, so that's an added bonus. No problem with the waist. Waist can go all over the place, which is good. Lovely hipped ball joints, good range of motion there. Another mushroom cap there for the thigh swivel. He can bend at the knee, and a lot of people have said, oh, he can only go that far. Well, yes, he can go that far, and just a little bit of effort is required. Oof, we're not going to break the figure, and he can go that far. So you've got a 90, maybe more. And obviously the feet then are on like a hinge, so they can go back and forth like that. They're on a ball joint, so not super posable there, but all round very, very good range of motion there. So you can basically, it's up to your imagination what kind of poses you want to put this guy in. And then we'll just take his blaster, plug his blaster in, plug his energon axe in, or staff in, whatever you want to call it. Just push it all the way till it can't go anymore. Obviously there's a little plastic bit of mould in there, so it can't go any further than that, which I think is a good thing. And then either close range or long range, I think Orion is basically well incapable of looking after himself. An absolutely fantastic figure. The plastic is great, the weapons, the paint job, the quality, the transformation is good, it's satisfying. All in all, a big improvement than what we got with this figure. I know I'm reckoning, but it's true. Paint apps are great. A lot of people don't like the fact that there's hinges. They're a different shade of red, and I think I know why they've done it, because obviously they've got pins here all over the place now. These support the arms, the shoulders, what have you. If these were made of this kind of plastic, I think this plastic is a lot more brittle than this, and this is a stronger one. And obviously because there's hinges in here as well and pins and stuff, they needed something which is a bit more. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't mind the colours being a little bit off. I know a lot of people are ragging, going nuts about it. Oh, I don't like it. Well, but I can understand why they did it, and to me it doesn't really bother me. I like it. So you can get good range of movement out of everything with his wrist swivels and stuff like that. And like I said, with the mouth plate, a lot of third-party there's plenty of third-party companies. I'm sure somebody can make another head or a number or a faceplate if you want to. Me personally, I would not change a thing. I love the way that the fins are on the side there. He just looks mean. He looks absolutely fantastic. So as a quick comparison now, obviously the only other Optimus Prime I've got is the War of Cybertron Optimus Prime. So basically this is what he will eventually turn into, or amount to, a few eons down the line. And I think he looks absolutely fantastic. I think Hasbro has well and truly, not 100%, but have started to redeem themselves and giving us what we want to see and what we want in the figure, which is good posability, good plastic, weight to it as well. Absolutely brilliant. Let me just give you a quick 360 of the figure now. So, he looks solid, hardly any kibble. I don't mind the wheels being out like that. I think it looks cool. Very, very cool. You can sort of like personal preference. You might obviously no, you can't, because that's there, so you can't move them. They're basically locked in place there. But still, an absolutely fantastic figure. And no, he's not Optimus Prime. He's Orion Pax, but he will be Prime. And I know if there was if they reused this mould for something else, maybe changed a few things around or improved it, I would buy it again in a heartbeat. I highly recommend you pick up this figure. If you could pick up any one of the four that's out at the moment, I would pick up this figure. You will not be disappointed. I'm not, and neither will you. So there we are. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. Please comment, rate and subscribe. There are plenty more reviews yet to come. Any of my old subscribers who are watching this, yeah, it's Spartan Halo 118. Terribly sorry. My channel went basically, I deleted it myself by accident. I'm terribly sorry. So I'm starting up again. So if you remember me and you liked my reviews and stuff like that, basically subscribe to my channel. So thank you very much indeed, and I'll see you again all soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.